It's all yours.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the next starting five. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Outside Irving. High post, KD. Giannis is there. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Harden outside. Durant with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Harden. KD finds Irving. Back to Durant. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Holiday looking over the floor. And the pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving, good.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Giannis. And it's sent back by KD. It's tipped. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Middleton against Harris. Pass to Lopez. Giannis left side. Back to Lopez. Irving against Holiday. And that one is good. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Harden. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And Harden with the stuff.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Inside. Here's Portis. Kicks to Tucker. To the right side. Here's Forbes. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 3. That shot missing. Great D that time from T. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Ford. And the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And KD throws it down.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
From deep three-point range, Milwaukee, no good that time either. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And here's the fast break. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
KD with it. Picked up by Portis. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Teague against Irving. Griffin with the steal. And Harden with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the call, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Johnson in for Dinwiddie. Trying to get open is Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Holiday, and Jordan sends it back.
DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Nets leading by 9. Johnson outside. Right side, Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Claxton. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. He blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
On the wing, Irving. 1:27 left to play here in the half. No good there. Bucks trail by 7. Down low. The shot by Holiday, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The Bucks making a switch here. Teague's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's James Harden in for Johnson. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
First trip to the line for him here. He throw good, James Harden.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Portis and Griffin sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Connaughton. Good work defensively by Harden. Brooklyn leading by 12. Durant down low. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 11.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
And Teague, here we go. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Teague. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Harden launches it from deep. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Enjoy.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and that should do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the point guard. KD on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Harden. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trail by 10. Teague with the ball. Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. And the basket by Harden.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Teague drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, Jeff Teague is so used to, at this point in his career, taking a pounding on the drive. This is one tough guard.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. KD against Giannis. From deep. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Harden against Teague. Here is Harden. 12 points for him. But they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. Teague kicks to Giannis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Teague. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
It's the balance that Kyrie Irving maintains, even after getting hit on the drive. It's incredible.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's good for 2. 14 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Durant on the wing. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo, rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harden. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And Holiday, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Durant. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Irving finds Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Giannis. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Harden surveying the D, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Bucks trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. The pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. They get a hand on it. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 3, and we'll get going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Brown outside. No good on the 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's tied up with that one. Burnett shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Tyler Johnson doing work off the bounce to the cup. Pretty drive.
Teague drives in. Dinwiddie with some nice D. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And they go to the intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Down low. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Giannis outside. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Griffin. Nets leading by 5. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Harden. From deep. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Harden outside. KD on the wing. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. On the wing, Irving. Here's KD. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Harden against Holiday. And here's Harden. Durant in the corner. Over Giannis. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ford's checked in.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's KD. Holiday against Harden. That misses off the back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Durant just inside the line. Misses. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Giannis against Covington. And that one drops.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Powell kicks to Lillard. There's the triple. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Holiday gets the bucket.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Holiday looking over the floor. Kicks it down to Middleton. Powell with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Count the basket.
They've come out in the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DiVincenzo against McCollum. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now Portland on the break. Here's McCollum. The rebound by the Bucks.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Offensive rebound, Nurkic, and Middleton with the block. Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. But they get it back. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Look, the jumper of Lillard, you better respect it because he gets it off so effortlessly.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shots good by Middleton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And it's Covington atop the key. Kicks it out to Lillard. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here are the Trailblazers now. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
36 seconds left in the first. Pass to Middleton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Fires from the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard dishes to Covington. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime I got it.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And a wide open look for McCollum, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
With a quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Connaughton. Excellent D from Cantor. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Hollis Jefferson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Teague surveying the D. He kicks to Forbes. At the teardrop, a nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. Teague covering. Cantor in the corner. It's Jones on the way. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Portis. Here's Tucker. And Forbes has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Forbes has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Milwaukee. And another turnover here by Portland.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Teague finds Portis. Here's Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And Cantor pulls it down. Hollis Jefferson passes to Anthony.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Portis kicks to Connaughton. The putback, it's good on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Cantor inside. Working on Portis. Shot clock at 6. Now the Bucks moving it up. Teague with the ball. And it's good. 2 points. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the middle. Anthony, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. From past the arc. Anthony's shot is off. That's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Teague. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Lillard. Will it go? Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 7.
The remarkable range of Lillard. I mean, you see these shots he makes from distance with ease, effortless release.
On the wing, Holiday. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
7 seconds left here in the second. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, it's great to...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. Now, here's Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got the first basket of the second half here for Portland.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Middleton drives in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Stolen by Middleton. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take them on.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Holiday following the score by Damian Lillard. They shoot again. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the pass to Powell. Lillard against Holiday. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. This one for 3. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. To the inside. Here's Powell. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Chris Middleton.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Lillard from outside. Doesn't go that time.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Powell with the steal. 18 feet out. Hangs in the air, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Giannis drives in, and the shot goes in.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Holiday. They grab their own miss. Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 8.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Simons surveying the D. Feeds to Jones. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Outside Holiday. That shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Inside. Knocked away. And Kanter throws it down.
When you pair Kanter's strong frame with his scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves the ball.
32 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Simons. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Another shot. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Forbes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Milwaukee shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. Both free throws good from Forbes. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2. That free throw good from Anthony. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. McCollum's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Now here's Teague. Down low. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Shot left block. It's stolen by Anthony. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Powell. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Teague against Lillard. Teague, the pass to Portis. Lillard with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A 3-ball. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Lillard from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's done almost no damage from 3-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only 1 in the first.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Lillard attacking. The shot's good.
The D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to driving inside.
Bucks leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Tips it up. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Holiday against Lillard. Stolen by Holiday. For 3, Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Over McCollum. Bank shot. No good. Trailblazers trail by 11. Powell, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Here's Holiday. And the shot goes in.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. DiVincenzo against McCollum.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Now here's Lillard. They double-team McCollum. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Holiday with the 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's DiVincenzo. Takes it down to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. And here is DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. Takes a three. Shot clock at 3. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Misses there. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. Downtown Milwaukee is seen. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Antetokounmpo, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's George. Here's Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Morris has got the first points up on the board for the Clippers. Middleton is doubled to the inside. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton against Leonard. Passes it to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Giannis. And now the Clippers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Now here's Beverly to the middle. Here's Zubats. That one misses. The Bucks go the other way with it. One-on-one here. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Leonard. Nice move. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Nobody near Leonard. The Clippers keep it alive. Morris kicks to George. Five to shoot. Fires for three. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Here's the break. Floats it up for Giannis. The shot misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lopez finds Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Knocks it loose. Beverly with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot, and one.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly.
The way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket, that helped.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Ibaka outside. Pass to Kennard. Ibaka goes in. The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good. Serge Ibaka.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Man's checked in. T kicks to Forbes. Fires the three. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Portis finds Teague. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Jackson. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Kennard. Lets it go with the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
The pass to Tucker. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Batum with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipes for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Luke Kennard out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Batum. And it's Man in at the small forward. Now, here's Kennard. Jackson looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. Forbes, the pass to Tucker. They now take the lead. Tucker's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Teague. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Teague with the ball, guarded by Jackson. Right wing, Batum with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And yes, it's good. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
T kicks to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Passes it to Ibaka. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And Ibaka is right there. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Stolen by George. Here's Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. Stolen by Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 10.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside Leonard. Here's George. Morris trying to free himself up. George, no good. Bucks trail by 4. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard, the open look. The wing jumper off target. And some good action through the first 2. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 10 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Leonard from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Leonard against Middleton. Outside for George. Pass to Ibaka. Now the feed to Morris. Beverly, the pass to George. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Holiday, and it's Lopez at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value.
They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. The score now all even. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Morris against Giannis. Morris dishes to Beverly. There's the pass to George. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Milwaukee. Ibaka outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's George. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Beverly against Holiday. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
So it's the Clippers now. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And George gets it to go.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 12. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. And Forbes has it in the corner. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 11-footer. The rebound by Ibaka.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ibaka is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And there's Jackson, and it's Mann in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Teague. Pass to Connaughton. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Count the basket. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside Jackson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And when you have a big man like Ibaka who has the athleticism to get to the ball and convert on the putback like that, that's a luxury.
Now here's Tucker. Batum grabs the miss. Outside Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, no hesitation whatsoever from Brook Lopez at that range.
Pass to Zubac. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Now, here's George. And he makes good on the layup. George has got 4 this quarter.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Holiday against Beverly. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Holiday. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. On his high post. He's against Morris. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the Clippers. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Leonard. Here's George. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Paul George stepping up big time.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Left side, Antetokounmpo. That shot, no good. Clippers leading by 4, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. From deep, George. Poked away, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Portis, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Holiday against Beverly. Here's Giannis. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Here's Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
Now here's Leonard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. A nice shot by George.
Well, an accurate three-point shooter. Paul George can get it going from distance.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to Middleton. The three. That one doesn't go. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And with pre.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forwards handle. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And looking at the Nets, they've got Griffin. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the small forward. It's Solomon, it's Akumbo. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And here they go. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden against Holiday. Left side, KD. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Irving. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players. But you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. It's the Nets now after the basket by Milwaukee. And that one's good. Durant.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Holiday against Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. The rebound by Middleton.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Here is Harden following the basket by Giannis. Now Durant. For the 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Giannis. Tries from 10. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here is Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Bucks.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Was maybe a step out of his range.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Harden against Holiday. To the inside. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. The pass to Irving. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on. Teague,
the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Three-pointer. And it's Irving with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And here is Teague. Pass to Forbes. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Stolen by Durant. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Portis, the layup off target.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Irving from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
Brooklyn trailing. Here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Teague. Now here comes Teague leading the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Harden against Teague. Harden draws the double. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Teague finds Tucker. Can't cash in from the left block. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Harden, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A nice shot by Teague.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Teague. Here's Tucker and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Taken away. Fast break, Milwaukee. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Well, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. It's stolen by Green. A solo fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Pops it up for Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Green from deep. He can't hit that time. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. Holiday against Dinwiddie. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Dinwiddie outside. Deflects the pass. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, a small forward. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. DiVincenzo against Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Hey, offensive rebounding. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 14. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Lopez with the steal. Here's Holiday. Some solid defense there from KD. The Nets shooting well. They're at 45%. And that one hits back iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden to end the run. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday against Harden. Holiday attacking. Now the dish to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The 3 from KD. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Keeps it alive. Kicks it down to Middleton. From deep. A rebound by the Nets. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the jam by Harden.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. Harden against Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's sent back by KD. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 7.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Another miss by Middleton.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
54 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for him.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Harden outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets it in there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Nets trail by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving surveying the floor. From deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the deep.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Harden way outside. Offline.
Hey, there was no shaking free of Teague on that shot. I mean, he...
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top, up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the center position. Durant for 3. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside for KD. Back to Harden. Shoots over Portis. And again, it's the Nets missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nets trail by 19. And the pass to KD. Al Harden. Griffin down low, working on Portis. Harris kicks to Harden. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Back to Connaughton. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Top of the key jumper, no good. Harden the pass to KD. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Teague inside the line. Outside Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teague kicks to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Milwaukee leading by 19. Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Tucker can't get it to go. And for Brooklyn, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. No good from Durant.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Nets trail by 19. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Holiday. No good from outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
On the wing, Holiday. .23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo inside. 18 feet out. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of Here Are the Starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Now here's McCollum. Up again, and Covington stays with it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Covington against Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And here's McCollum for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3. And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez finds Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and going to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. It shows you what happens when you put in the work.
And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Now here's Giannis.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Powell. Over in the corner, Lillard. Powell against Middleton. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Not just an interior threat, the in-between jumper. I mean, Nurkic possesses is often right on the money, too.
Inside. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Holiday against Lillard. Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Launches a 3. And it's Lillard missing.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now the pass to Powell. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. McCollum finds Lillard. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by McCollum. Back to Holiday. Middleton against McCollum. 5 to shoot. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Lillard outside. From deep. That one, no good. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked
normal begins. You know, I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just a more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Teague, the pass to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Such power on the drive from Portis. Sometimes you can't tie this guy down.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Here's Simons. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now the Bucks moving it up. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. T kicks to Forbes. The tray. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Milwaukee has possession. Portis, the pass to Teague. Teardrop shot. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pass to Carmelo. Portland moving the ball around. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Jones. Passes it to Cannon. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Addition out to Cantor. From deep three-point range, and it's Simons missing. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. He was all alone on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
And a deep three from Lillard. Portland again missing. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Holiday against Lillard. Here's Covington, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Kicks it to Giannis. Takes it from 10. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the basket by Lillard.
But look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. Makes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Now, here's Lillard. From deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Lillard against Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's over Covington, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line, and so he makes both from the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And Lillard gets it to go.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Bucks leading by 4. Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Middleton against Powell. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 15 points. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple of Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
As this offense been running, I'm just getting tired of watching them.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. The lead is 2. Outside Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got his first basket.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Lillard against Holiday. Kicks it out to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 12 points for him.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fords the pass to Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Left side Covington. Buries it down low. Covington's got his second bucket.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
And an intentional foul right there. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Teague the pass to Portis. Lets it go with the 3. Teague can't hit. Portland trailing here. Stolen by Tucker. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Simons. Teague covering. Simons the pass to Anthony. Misses the layup.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Connaughton missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Simons. Kept alive.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Second chance effort, the 10-footer. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Portland leading. Here's Simons, and he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Connaughton passes to Tucker. There's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he delivers that.
I cannot believe that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers. I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Trailblazers leading by 5. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Hollis Jefferson passes to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Hollis Jefferson in the post, and that one good. Cantor's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
T kicks to Portis. And contact on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Covington against Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Holiday. They get the rebound. No good that time.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
And there's the pass to Pop. He dishes it to Covington. Back to Powell. He feeds it to Nurkic. Stolen by Middleton. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Here's Lillard. Anthony trying to get open. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got to admire the passion Lillard plays, but he knows he loves having the ball in his hands.
It's Giannis with the drive, and the shot goes down.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments.
That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they're on the break, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Middleton dishes to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. Lillard surveying the D. And Lillard throws it down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Pass to Giannis. Holiday up top. Passes to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Tipped away. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. The feed to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Lillard. Good.
Clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
Middleton for three. The three won't fall. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Welcoming the chance to be the man. Lopez is outstanding at upping his game in huge spots.
And the miss. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Passes it to Zubac. He kicks to George. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Bucks with possession.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverley is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Here's George. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. About a minute played so far here in the first. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Now Antetokounmpo. Right side Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Middleton for 3. Great D that time from Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Outside Holiday. Giannis inside. Morris is there.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Zubac kicks to Beverley. Outside, George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac the pass to Morris. Tries again. Kicks it out to Leonard. The pass to Beverley. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Over Lopez. Off the left rim and out. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Beverley dishes to George. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
It's good on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:06 left here in the first quarter. They need this one. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Bucks leading by 6. Lopez outside. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Clippers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Jackson passes to Kennard. Down low. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Batum. Here's Jackson. Here's Ibaka. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say. All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Luke Kennard. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's man in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Forbes the pass to Portis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Portis has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bucks. Jackson against T. Here's Man. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Kennard. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by T.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Here's Forbes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Jackson passes to Kennard. Yes, that goes in. Kennard's got his first basket of the night.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From outside the arc, Forbes can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Can't get it to fall. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Whoa! I mean, That's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. T dishes to Forbes. There's the pass to Portis. Count that one. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jackson passes to Leonard. 1:30 left in the first half. Second shot opportunity. Zubats gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Milwaukee in the lead. Teague surveying the D, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. George passes to Zubats. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Stolen by Beverly. Zubats finds Morris. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubats has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Middleton for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Stolen by Zubats. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 1. Kenny, what was your... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 1 on the basket for Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Beverly, the pass to Zubats. And here's George. The shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Beverly. The layup missed. The Bucks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
DiVincenzo against Beverly. From deep, George. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Now George. 6 points for him. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's George. Yep, that one goes in there. George has got 8.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. The feed to Lopez. Shoots over Zubac. Lopez, no luck. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Antetokounmpo, offensive rebound. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Kennard's shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got his second best.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kennard with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Jackson kicks to Batum. And too long on the shot.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Forbes the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Jackson kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Kennard. That one falls. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Teague, the pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Connaughton. The kick out to Teague. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Mann. The rebound by the Bucks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Ibaka. Jackson is out there with Kennard. Then there's Batum, and it's Mann in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Teague on the double team. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
It's Jackson with the drive, and he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 3.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Jackson against T. Now the dish to Tucker. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
T kicks to Connaughton. Back to T. The pass to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Ibaka outside. Jackson with it. Back to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 4. Now the Bucks moving it up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats one up. And oh boy. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That one drops for him. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. He dishes it to Lopez. Kicks to Middleton. Back to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Outside Holiday. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
What I like about Kawhi's shot, no matter the distance, always seems to be on balance.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
George from deep three-point land, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here they come. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Middleton. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Off target with his 3. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. Right side Leonard. So the Clippers with the win. Some good. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.